Well, I'm back again, and we're back again. We have some wonderful guests that I already mentioned, and the first one is going to be Liz Stephens. Liz.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, we're so glad that you came in, and we're excited to hear about what you have to tell us.
Thank you so much. Well, it was a surprise for me, too, because I'm a first-time author. Serendipity Media Group, my publicist is Gina Myers, and she took me in. We're going to be having a booth here in Madeira, and it's going to be off of Road 30 and a half at the Spirit Wine Trail at Bapani Winery.
Oh.
So we're going to have a booth there Saturday and Sunday this week. And so I'm taking pre-orders there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's going to be fun.
I've done some of those things too, and it is, you meet a lot of people and get your book out there.
Yes. Well, my book is Brain Lock, The Escape of the Ishyka. It's a young adult book. It's a science fiction adventure.
I love that.
Thank you. It's really neat. I wrote it, believe it or not, in 2012, and it was actually not a book but a screenplay. And I used to, friends of ours would always get together, and we would just do it for fun. And then nobody would get together. Sometimes it would be like some people would come and some people couldn't make it. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to write it as a book. And so I changed the ending and everything, and I made it into book form, and here it is. But
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a pre-order right now, so it'll be coming out hopefully very soon. Basically, it's about a little girl, Layla, who her parents are going through a divorce, and she feels like she's caught in the middle. She feels like she's the blame, but what happens is she has a sense of wonder, and she wants to wish upon a star to hopefully get her parents back together. Well, one night she does, and she sees this big meteorite coming down, but it wasn't a falling star. It was aliens, and they're only this big. But
oh my gosh.
The backstory of it, when you first read the book, the first 10 pages, you're going to know why it's called Brain Lock, The Escape of the Ishyka. You're going to find out exactly what's happening. And basically it starts out in space, and the Ishyka is an energy being, a creature, and it likes to consume energy from planets, and it destroys planets. And it escapes its prison cell, and it's headed toward Earth. And the mission for the little alien people is to come and get it, put a brain lock on it, and take it back to their planet. But things go wrong, and stuff happens, and so that's where their predicaments are.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so great.
It's going to be so neat to see it all done. I am so excited. I also have an idea for a sequel, but I don't want to get too ahead. But it's neat. I started writing when I was approximately 10 or 11 years old, and I started writing poetry. That's how I started off. And my mother, she was always an inspiration to me. She always encouraged me to do creative writing, and she also did. Unfortunately, she passed away in March, and so she didn't get to see this, but I know that she'd be super proud. My #1 fan.
Oh yes.
But yeah, that's how it's going. I sometimes, a lot of people don't know this, but I put little Easter eggs into my stories. So I've written many stories.
How do you do that?
Just time. Just take the time. You write down an idea, put it away, and if something else pops in your head, and you just write it down. But with my Easter eggs, the name Steele appears in every work that I've ever made, story-wise. And it's my family name. So it could be a town, a villain, it could be a hero. In this case, in Brain Lock, Layla, the little girl, her family name is Steele. And so I put that in. And there is a segment in the book that I contribute to my mom. It's my mom wrote a cookbook, and it was self-published. But it's called Made with Love. And it had all her recipes in it. And so in the book, there was a little piece that said that Layla and her mom were making cosmic cookies, and I had the recipe in there too. But and it said that they were best made by Mom because they were made with love. And I just said, that's for you, Mom. So that's what I put in there. But
that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
It's been so fun. It's exciting to be able to share this work with others. I have many, many stories that I would love to get out there. I know first things first, but we'll start with brain lock. And I'm really happy.
But, I'm so glad that the things are starting for you, because it is exciting to have something you've done loved by other people, So that's something I'm very, very happy that you're going through right now, because it's just a wonderful feeling.
It's exciting. I love this opportunity, and I couldn't believe it. Gina Myers was there, and it was like, oh, my dreams.
Oh my
coming
gosh!
true.
Oh my gosh!
So it's amazing, amazing journey. It took years to finally. I never knew if I would ever get published. Not really, but it's like, it's happening.
When did you change from poetry to stories?
Well, I had been writing the poetry when I was about 10 or 11. I got one published and a poetry annual, American Poetry Annual back
wow.
I'm going to age myself, back in the 1989, I believe. And so
I don't like it. Couldn't have been alive then, 1989.
oh yeah, almost. But yeah, it was. I don't know. I just started writing stories probably when I was an early teenager, I'd say 13, 14. And I just started writing little stories, and they come from all different genres. It's not always an adventure. It's not always a science fiction. Sometimes it's like a Hallmark story or a mystery or something like that. And just sometimes they were started out as short stories. When I was about 17, I joined the Madeira Writers Guild.
Oh, wow.
And we ended up doing 2 publications. They were self-published.
Wow.
And I had short story and poetry and those 2 books. One was Kaleidoscope, and the other one, I believe, was Memories. So we had different discussions. I loved that. I wish I had still stayed there, but I didn't. I started working and got out of it. And for a little while, I didn't write. And then sometimes I would write in notebooks and such, and just kind of do it for myself. And then a friend of mine, Howard Kent, he had comic books. He has comic books out, and he said, "Liz, can you help me make my comic book into a book?" And I'm like, okay, I'll try. And you know what? It took about a year, and we finished it.
Oh my gosh!
And he got it out there. So my name is actually on there as a co-writer. I was like, yes. So that was exciting. But he got it. It's called The Overcomers book, and it's by Howard L. Kent. And Elizabeth Stephens. But it was really cool. And so he had suggested, hey, we should make a movie out of this. And I said, that's really cool. So he started doing that, and just with his friends. And so I said, maybe I can do that with my stories. And so I started getting my friends together. And I have a friend who has a camera, and we had a bunch of friends. And a long time ago, I used to make commercials with Carolyn DeVore in DeVore Television.
Oh, yes, with DeVore.
She's a doll. Oh, my God. And so legit. Everything there is just really wonderful. If I had the time, I would totally do it, but I can't, because I'm a working mom. I have to pay my bills, and I just can't do a lot of that. But
that's for sure. I tell you, it's hard just to do the art things, because we're just so bombarded by everyday problems. And
oh yeah.
But we somehow stick to it. I don't know how we do it, but writers are, all artists are hard workers, and they're stick-to-iters, if that's not a word.
I see. Well, another thing is, it's like when you have stress in the world, there's a way of escaping. You can make your own world. You just get in there, and you start writing, and it just kind of gets me a little escape, and it's like a pleasure just to go somewhere else, just for a little while,
Yeah, I know. It's just this one book that I was trying to write, I never seem to be able to get the time to do it, because it's not something you can do in 5 seconds.
No.
It takes time to do it. So, we just keep trying. Don't give up. See what happened when you didn't give up?
That's right. Keep persevering, and you can make your dreams come true.
Yes.
And you gotta work for it. You can't just think, oh, it's gonna fall in my lap.
No.
You gotta look, and you gotta dig and do what you can.
Yes, that's for sure.
Fortunately for me, it actually happened, and I'm like, I still can't believe it. I'm excited. for this weekend.
I'm excited for you. I said it's so thrilling for somebody to actually get something that they have been wanting and working for such a long time.
I know it's amazing, and I feel so privileged. I do, and it's amazing.
Now, are you going to work on another book now?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I have several things already set up, but I would like to make the sequel to this one because I'm still in that mode. I'm like, oh, what's going to happen next, you know, and I'm thinking, and I've got it right here. It's all right here. And I just got to take the time. I have a laptop now, and I'm going to start typing that because it's fast for me because I like to write fast. My mind goes quicker than my hand sometimes, and so I look at my paper and I'm like, what does that say? But if you can record it or if you can type it, and I'm a pretty fast typist because of work, but I can type really quick and my thoughts are going down, and then you save it, and then if you have something else going on and something reminds you and it clicks and it's like, you know what, that would be a really cool thing to put in the book, you write that down and you just save your notes, and then before you know it, you've got all these notes in front of you and you're like, okay, I can compilate this and make it.
With me, it happens at night, and I have to stay awake and then wake up and write something down, and I'll have to get up and then
Yes, and you never know when that's going to pop in your head. You know?
I know, and it's what a good feeling when you make something that goes just perfect, fits right in. You say, good.
And then I have those bouts of writer's block once in a while.
Oh.
And when that happens, it's like, just take a break. Take a break, do something else, and then go back to it. And before you know it, it's like you're looking at it all over again, and hey, and continue.
That's perfect idea. So, do you have any place where you can buy your book right now?
Right now, it's through Serendipity Media Group. It's through Gina Myers. You can call her at 449-1970, or you can write to Serendipity to P.O. Box 3882, Clovis, California, 93613. And you can order through them right now.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that Amazon will be carrying it. Probably, I'm hoping maybe in Walmart and Target. Well, I don't know, but I know that Serendipity is the ones who will be distributing that for right now, because it's pre-ordering right now. But I'm hoping to get it in Barnes & Noble bookstore.
Oh, sure. Put them everywhere.
Wherever where books are sold. But, yeah, but right now Serendipity is the one that you can contact, and they will have it set up for you.
Okay. Now, do you want to tell people again about the place that you're going to be with the books?
Oh, yeah. The Spirit Wine Trail, it's November 9th and 10th. It's going to be on Road 30 and a half, and I don't have that address. But I do. I know it's on Road 30 and a half in Madeira. It's at Papadni Winery. You can look that up at Papadni Winery, and they're going to have. It's like tickets are for like $25 or something like that. You come in, you get a complimentary wine class, and there's all different things. There's wine tasting. There's more than just wine tasting. There's booths and crafts, and I mean it's going to be amazing. It was really beautiful last year too, and. But Papadni is one of the wineries that are on that list. There's others that are doing the trail as well. I'm going to be at Papadni.
Okay, good.
But my booth will be there. There's these wonderful cookies that are being made from Noni's cookies, and they're selling those there. They're biscotti. Oh my gosh, I had those, and they're fantastic. It's just like the way my mom used to make them. My mom's Italian, and they're really good.
Oh, that sounds great. And if you want to go out and share her wonderful thing that's happening in Madeira, we'd like to have you go there.
Thank
okay,
you
honey,
so
thanks
much
so much for coming in. Please come again.
Oh, I would love to.
I want to hear all the books that start coming. Okay?
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. We'll be right back.